So yesterday I took advantage of my mentally ill mother yet again. My mentally ill mother, who Marion tells everyone, and I know that she tells everyone, including my mother. My mother said as much to me. When I said it to her, she's like, yeah, that's what she says. You know, that she tells my mom, you know, if given the first opportunity to do so, I would bleed my mother dry and yada, whatever. I allowed her to buy me a $45 outfit. Oh, I should be shot, right? I allowed my mother to buy me a $45 outfit. My mother, who's rich compared to me. And remember, folks, it's gonna probably cost me a couple of $1,000. I told my mom that when I go and get my stuff from LA, that LA storage unit, why is it gonna cost so much, Laura? That's what my mom said to me, because, Mom, think about when you mail me those Beanie Babies that are light, how much it costs per thing. I have over 100 hard-covered journals that I have to mail. It's gonna cost me a fortune. What else am I supposed to do? Leave them there indefinitely? Pay $50 a month? $50 a month comes to $600 a year. My storage is just about $50 a month. I think it's 48 now or something. 48? I think it is. It's just about 50, you know? I have to do that. Anyway. Got these two things yesterday for $20 each. You know what a good deal that is? The regular $70 with 32 gigs. I think I got 20. I got the last two they had. This beautiful top here. My mom bought from me yesterday, Macy's. It was $40 on sale for $24, and then we had the Wow. They gave us the Wow Pass, even though we didn't have enough, so another 20% off, so we got it for $20. Really, got it half price. Beautiful $40 top. You guys can't tell the real color of this. It's this beautiful kind of interesting color. It doesn't. Whenever I do videos, I've noticed my clothes don't show up the way they look in real life. The colors are different. It'll probably still look pretty in the video, but it's not going to be the exact color that it is. My mom thinks it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. The shorts that I had her get me, size 12, were so comfortable. And the test was when I went power walking in them last night. Didn't go up my crotch or anything. Whereas those shorts from Walmart, they were size 14, the shorts, because the 12 is too small. I've noticed whenever the 12 is too small and the 14 is a little big, but it just fits me differently, and it might be bigger in the waist or whatnot because it's a bigger size, but then it goes up my crotch. It's just shaped different. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. And I did a test with those shorts, and I love how they look. I've worn them in videos, but I told my mom as much. I'm like, they look good on you, Mom. I don't care if you're approaching 70, you still have killer legs. I mean, of course they have, you know, bruises and veins and all this crap because of her age, but they're shaped nice. She still has nice shapely legs that are not heavy at all. And I said, you still have nice legs? She's like, yeah, I always had nice legs. And I'm like, yeah, me too. She's like, yeah, you took after me. You take after me. She does, for her age. I said, Mom, you have some nice legs for your age. You know? They're shaped really nice, not heavy at all. And because she's not rich, because if she was rich, the rich can have, you know, she could have expensive cover-up to cover up whatever veins you can see and whatnot. I don't think she has varicose veins. She just has the things you see in an older woman's legs, you know, the veins showing through, or the blue is showing through and whatnot. She doesn't have varicose veins that pop out or anything, but, you know, they look like a approaching 70-year-old woman's legs, but they're still, like if she was in Hollywood, if she had money, she could do things, except, you know, real expensive cover-up, and then, you know, so then she'd have the shape of the legs and not have any of the extra stuff, the age spots or whatever on her legs, you know. But she does. She has some nice legs, you know. She's like, yeah, I always had nice legs. Like, me too. Yeah, you take after me, she said. We wear like the same size, but we're shaped different because she's not voluptuous at all. I have the ass and the tits, and she doesn't. She's really small up top, and she used to be she used to bitch that when she was sick, she'd talk about how she's going to get ass implants or something, butt implants, at her age, because it wasn't that long ago. She was talking about that, and getting a boob job at her age, all this crap, but, you know, that's her illness talking. This top's a small, and my shorts were 12. And yeah, they're beautiful, and they're soft, they're Levi's, and you get what you pay for. Because you can look at them and tell they're expensive. They're $50 shorts compared to like a $13 pair of shorts I bought at Walmart. Plus, those shorts I've been wearing are from 2 years ago, and I've been wearing them, washing them, you know. These are just different. And remember, I'm only going to bring with me the one pair of shorts, so that was why I asked my mom if she wanted to buy those other shorts off me. I mean, if knock on wood, if I ever had a date, I mean, I would wear them on a date. I wouldn't wear them out walking or whatever, and I want to be super comfortable at the shelter. I don't have to walk around all day, and that's why I've been wearing my $13 from Walmart from 2 years ago. I want these shorts, these Levi's, to be shorter. I was thinking I could pay a tailor to make them shorter. I like my shorts shorter. But the way they fit, they're a size 12 and they fit me loose, but the 10s were too small. I did try on a size 10, it was too small, but the 12, you know, but it fits me good enough. I need comfortable. My size 12 from Walmart from 2 years ago, the Faded Glory, are loose, you know. And they look old, so I've worn them so much and washed them so much because they're so unbelievably comfortable, you know. Tomorrow I don't have to carry around the bag, and I'm going to find out about the fucking thing on my ass. I'm going to get rid of it. If they're concerned about it, especially when I say it's changed recently, I know it's grown bigger. I know that I think it feels different. I don't know. It could be cancerous. Could be. Hopefully it's not, but you know, I certainly can't complain if I get cancer or something, because I make no what's the word? I don't hide the fact that I don't want to be here, that I'm a misfit, that I don't fit in, that you know. I hope I can see a doctor tomorrow. I really hope I can get it removed, the thing removed from my ass tomorrow. I really do. I want that thing off me. It's gotten bigger. I want it off. I want it gone, period. I want it gone. I want that thing off my ass. I'm usually not aware of it at all. If I'm suddenly aware of it, that's not good, guys. That's not good. I've had this thing, like I said, for like 20 years, maybe more. I've always had this. I've had forever this goddamn mole thing on my inner. And it's out of sight, out of mind, like I said. No one could even lovers couldn't see it. You can't see it unless you look for it, you know. But it's there, and it's never really, I forgot, what is the type? I forgot to even show it to when I got my complete physical recently. You know, I just forgot about it, but now it's bothering me. And it's not in my head, you know. And the thing is, even if I don't really want to die, I don't want to, like I say, I wish I just had never existed. I don't fit in. I've never fit in. I'm a fucking... My mom and I watched Adult World last night. I loved that movie. I mean, I didn't love it, but I liked it. It was really good. But, I'm not as much of, I guess I'm not as much of a freak. Definitely not as much of a freak as a transvestite. A man who likes to dress up as a woman. That's more weirdo than me. But overall, I'm pretty damn fucking weird. And you can say, well, just because you're weird, that doesn't mean that no guy would want you. You just have to find a weird guy. I did in Donald. And look what he wound up doing to me. Rest my case. Donald certainly wasn't the normal, normal type of guy you would think of when you think of a regular Joe, a regular guy. You just want to be different. You just say you're weird. You just want to be apart from everyone. You're really not all that weird or different or whatnot. Yeah. Why don't you hold hands with Marion? Because even in Marion's view, I'm not allowed to... Whatever. I remember 20 years ago, more than, stupidly, foolishly telling that fucking arrogant cunt, that I thought I had some signs of borderline, that. Now it's 20 years later, and as far as I'm concerned, this world just wants to put everyone in a box, have every little mental illness or whatnot, but and she's like, oh, I don't think you're that. You're not that. Yeah, because you just think you know me so well, you fucking deceitful piece of shit. And you won't even allow me to... Oh, God, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe what this woman has been doing to me for years, guys. I don't know how to describe it. And if you're wondering why I would say anything to her, that was, oh my God, that was probably when I dropped out of college because Dad and Diane got married and they was counting both their incomes now, and I couldn't get the grants and loans that I usually got. And of course my dad wasn't going to give me any money for college ever. I dropped out those 8 months and lived with my mom and worked in a deli full time. And didn't like that. I had to be around those gigantic fucking knives every day. I didn't like that, but I did what I had to do, My grandmother was pissed. She's like, you'll never go back and get your degree, but I did. She didn't think I would, but she was wrong. I did what I had to do, and then I went back to school and graduated with honors. But so way back then, when I was like 19 or something, and then Marion and I hadn't had our huge falling out. Because remember at one point, when I was trying to say what was going on with me and Joe and whatnot, I have a letter from her. You think you're so different, Laura, but you're really not, You think no one understands you. But yeah, whatever, Marion. And then I told her, I said it tentatively. Oh no, you're not that. I don't think you're definitely not this. You're not that. Fuck you. I don't want to talk to you. I can't stand you. I was like that with the aunt who died and when I was in my 20s, oh gosh, I was like that because she's not like Marion. She accepts whatever you say. She's not gonna question it. I could tell her I'm taking acting classes. classes. I could tell Mary and shit. She's a fucking, oh, God. Absolutely hate her. So anyway, I'm happy I'll get to do my shit. I'll get a lot of walking in, just like I did yesterday. Sure, I ate all the sweets, like I told you. I had the 2 cookies, the big cookies from, they're not that big, but the nice from Subway, the macadamia and white chocolate and the chocolate double chunk, whatever. And I had a coffee colada with whipped cream. The guy didn't put as much whipped cream as people usually do. Usually they put that cover on and they're supposed to, I think, because I've gone to all different Dunkin' Donuts, even far away, and they're supposed to stick the whipped cream in that hole and fill it all the way top. He didn't give me this much whipped cream. I was disappointed, but that's happened to me once before too, I think, and I was actually watching the woman make it, and she ran out of whipped cream in the can and didn't want to get another can, so she just gave me less whipped cream. Most of the time, if I get those coffee coladas, though, they fill it totally with whipped cream. He didn't give me as much whipped cream as I usually get. I was disappointed. Anyway, I got the small coffee caramel colada, caramel coffee with the whipped cream, and I got those 2 cookies, and I got a lemon donut, which I wish I hadn't gotten, and then I got that candy bar, the organic Newman's Own organic chocolate, dark chocolate mint. When my mom got stuff at the store, I had her buy organic vegetables and whatnot, and I'm gonna make us dinner today with my black bean pasta. I tried not for the first time, but my own. I tried the other day. I hadn't had it since I had it at Joe's, and when I had it at Joe's, we had it with tomato sauce. But I had it the other day with just Sasha Inchi oil, olive oil, and Emily and Crystal salt, and I shared it with my mom, and I ate most of it, but she loved it. And all it is black beans. It's amazing. They turn black beans into pasta. I don't know how they do it. I would love to know how they do that. How the hell do you turn it? It's nothing else in it. Black beans and salt, that's it. They turn it into pasta. I don't know how you turn a bean into pasta. It's weird. I like it way better, so does my mom, than eating cans of black beans. Of course, it's more expensive for the pasta. I think on the Vitacost I probably paid $3.69 per thing, and in the store you'd pay even more. They don't sell in the store. Joe got it at the co-op that we used to go to. He goes to. I went to all the state with him. I went to Whole Foods sometimes too. So do you think that thing on your ass is cancerous, Laura? Tell you the truth, guys, I don't know. Could be. I know that it's changed. I periodically have felt the damn thing. So I don't like it there, I know that it's changed. And they tell you if any mole has changed, grown, whatever, you get it checked out. Could be cancerous. I want it gone. I want it removed, period. Even if I have to pay out of pocket, if I get an asshole doctor who won't put it on insurance, because there's no guarantees. When you have those kind of things removed, it's considered cosmetic and the insurance doesn't cover it. But the woman who took, the answering service said, they can write it down a certain way that the insurance will cover it. If you say it's bothering you. I'm like, I don't want to lie. I'm not in pain, but it is bothering me. I don't know. It used to be out of sight, out of mind. Maybe it's bothering me because it's grown bigger. I know it's grown bigger. I don't care, I want it gone. I hope to God I can have it removed tomorrow. And if they have to remove a chunk of my butt and sew it up and have scars, who cares? I don't know if I'll be in pain when I sit. That would kind of suck. But, you know, I want the thing off me. I do. I'm surprised it hasn't bothered me more over these last 20 years, because if it's in the folds, you'd think it would get squished and all sweaty in there, and it hasn't bothered me though. But now it is. Who knows why? I don't know why. I just know I'm not lying. Mom said last time, she's so naive, especially since her illness, or even just her putting the family ahead of me, has caused me. That's what's amazing about my mother. Her illness or her selfishness in 2009 caused me to be thrown out of her house without a penny to my name, and I'm literally living on the streets of Massachusetts for 6 weeks, living with this guy, but I'm still considered living on the streets, you know, eating in churches or eating whatever. Yet in the same, she'll do something like that to me. She just thinks nothing can happen to me. I don't know. She'll do something like that to me, and then in the same breath, like last night, Laura, promise me that you won't let anything happen to you. I couldn't stand it if anything happened to you. Yeah, Mom. Yet you always putting the family ahead of me and not even telling the rest of the family the truth about what Donald did. You know, not anything, or never standing up to Marion and all this crap has repeatedly potentially caused something really bad to happen to me. That's what she doesn't get. She can't grasp it. Last night, promise, because we were talking about the mole could be cancerous. Promise me you won't let anything bad happen to you, Laura. I couldn't stand it if anything bad happened to you. Yeah, that's the irony, Mom. You couldn't stand it if anything bad happened to me, yet what our family, including the Don who died, has done to me, been doing to me, could have caused, quote, something bad, unquote, to happen to me numerous times. Because it kills me inside. Because I don't deserve it. Because I've made a ton of mistakes, but I'm never forgiven. And yet Marion's 2 sons can go to jail, one for a year and one for a month, and both have criminal records that'll never go away. But they're forgiven, and I'm never forgiven, because your sister is just able to endlessly make me out to be scum. Your half-sister is endlessly able to make me out to get away with it. Blows my mind. Promise me you won't let anything bad happen to you, Laura. I couldn't stand it if anything bad happened to you. Yeah, Mom, and I believe that. That's the irony. Yet you'll do things that could cause something bad to happen to me. You know? Your whole thing with hiding everything. I told you even. She paid. She's paid. She had saved up a little bit of money because she didn't have a car anymore. She wasn't spending quite her $125 a week, and it took her months, but she'd saved up a little bit of money. She sent it to me after talking big over the phone, because I was preparing myself to go through the motions and never see Omar again, and go through the motions through the frickin' transitional housing and the classes and the whatnot, and just, my heart wasn't in it. My heart wasn't in it, but you either have to live or die, right? And my mom reached out and said, why can't you and Omar come here? We can't. How can we do that? I'll stand up to the family, Laura. I'll stand up for you. And in the end, she did. She cowered like a little girl, and I wound up in the shelter. But at least she took Omar. Okay. But anyway, she told the whole family that Joe had paid for me to come here. You see what I've had to deal with her, with everything? It's just Joe hadn't paid. My mother paid. I live in a fucking Twilight Zone. Mom, what do you mean? You told me you'd stand. Oh, Laura, you'll be arrested if you come here. I don't want to hear another word of it. Stop being so selfish. Don't upset the family. So-and-so's dying. That's what I get from her. I get that from her, and in the same breath, because she said this before, you know, I'd die if anything happened to you. I couldn't stand it if anything happened to you. See what I have to deal with forever with her illness? I mean, this is a joke. It's a fucking joke. Even yesterday, what a joke. We're off having a good time at the mall, and we have to worry that somebody Marion knows might see us, might see my mother and I there and report back to Marion. I said, Mom, I can't live like this. It's a fucking joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's just like, oh. I think I might drink tomorrow. I didn't drink yesterday, but thinking about tomorrow will be a good opportunity. You know I love to drink and walk around and sneak it and listen to my music blasting in my ears and be on the trains and buses and just be in my own little, you know, tipsy world and people watch. It's supposed to be beautiful, and I won't have to go back to the shelter, so it's a perfect opportunity, you know. I might drink tomorrow. Remember, you won't be getting all these videos until after the fact. It's a better thing to do anyway, in case I'm being watched by a psychopath. You know? Keep you on your toes. You won't know when I'm at my mom's or when I'm going back. Or, you know? Maybe I'm lying. Maybe I'm going back tomorrow. Maybe it doesn't matter because I won't be uploading these and you won't know. You won't know. If I'm at my mom's or I'm at the shelter, because originally I was supposed to be at the shelter. I wasn't supposed to stay the weekend with my mom. But I did because the library was going to be open. It was going to be raining on the 4th, and it's inclement weather. It's horrible for the homeless, especially if the library's closed. There's nowhere to go, nothing to do. You can go and walk around the mall all day, but, you know, that gets tiresome. It's like, have fun. Remember when I saw Tammy yesterday? We laughed. Afterwards, my mom says to me, "It's good to laugh, huh? It gets you out of your own head, and temporarily you can stop thinking about your problems." Like, yeah, Mom, it's good to laugh. We both liked Tammy. It had some heart to it. It wasn't just some ridiculous, you know, like Porky's or something like that, you know, really these stupid teen movies that have no relevance and no plot to speak of, really, the stupidest plot. Just, Tammy had a lot of, you know, it was good, it had heart, and I liked it. I liked it, Tammy. It was a good movie. I mean, it wasn't, it was what it was, you know, but it was good. I told my mom, we saw previews for Sex Tape before Tammy came on, and I said, and we like Cameron Diaz, both of us anyway, and I said, Mom, you want to see that when I come back again? If I think it comes out on the 17th or something. I'm like, we could go see that. We won't go shopping or anything, you know. We'll just go see the movie, and maybe you can buy me a slice of pizza again after the movie, or, you know, buy me a colada or Dunkin' Donuts. But I really want to see that movie Winter's Tale when it comes out on Redbox. It's not out yet. I know my mother will enjoy that movie too. So we didn't watch Gravity last night because we had 2 movies to watch, and and then I was making those bean chips with the cottage cheese, and then we were eating, and then her dog had to pee 50 zillion times, and then, you know, you keep stopping, the movie's stopping, and it's going to take too long. You're not going to be able to watch it, so who cares? So we'll watch Gravity tonight. It'll cost me an extra $1.28. Woo, big deal. I paid that more for that for a Newman's Own organic dark chocolate mint or dark chocolate peanut butter or whatnot cup, you know. This cost $1.49, $1.59, so I could pay $1.28 to see a good movie on my mother's 42-inch TV that I had her get. I said, Mom, you have money. Why are you watching this tiny little stupid? It wasn't even that big either. Regular TV. I'd rent movies because she had a DVD player and it was like this big on the screen, especially if it was white. I'm like, Mom, this is a joke. This isn't enjoyable. You have money. You have money. Why don't you'll be so happy, Mom. You know, put it on your damn credit card. You know, like, why not get a TV? And it was the best decision she ever made. She even thanked me later, Mom, because she had visited me in California and saw Donald's 42-inch TV, and it made everything so much enjoyable if we rented movies from Redbox and just watching TV itself. And it was the best thing she ever did. She's so happy she got that 42-inch TV. And if it dies on her, you know, she has a lot of money now. She'll go out and buy another one. You know, she didn't have to be watching this old TV that wasn't even that big, regular kind of TV. The widescreen 42-inch improved her happiness. She loved it. She loved that damn TV. It was great, and rent movies while it was visiting, at least briefly, until she wound up sectioned again, and I wound up plunged into hell yet again. Hell because of Marion. But Marion told him none of my family members would listen to anything I said. I had written a letter to the one who died last time. She didn't want to hear it. She believes anything Marion says. Nothing. It's her sister. She trusts her. She believes anything she says. The proof of that is my mom tried to tell one of her. I said, why don't you tell so-and-so about what Marion's done to me? She did. She called her. She's like, she doesn't want to hear it, Mom. She remembers everything that, you know, the dead sister said about how you fight with Marion and whatnot. And that's it. Like I said, these people who know my family know Marion. They're judge, jury, and executioner. They have no idea the truth about Marion's outright lies, or at least half-truths in regards to me, and they don't. They only believe Marion, period. That's it. They're not my friends, and whatever I tried with my family, it was to no avail, and so fuck it. It's such a joke. It just is such a friggin', I tell my mom, I told her the other day I was furious about this or that or whatever, you know. And I'm like, I said, Mom, I have 1/3 video views. You know, that's all these people know the truth. Just because our family and your friends and Marion's radio, they all just think I'm scum. There are several thousand people on this planet now who know the truth, Mom. And I said, you know, there are people periodically who call me brilliant and beautiful, and my Marion's just allowed to make me out to be total scum forever, you know. Can't stand it. Like I said, even if anything changed in the slightest, the damage is done. The damage is done, people. The damage is done. I very well could have cancer because I don't want to be here. You know? If I really can't stand existence, and the universe could take my existence away from me. It's not rocket science. Because I'm not being melodramatic, I can't stand existence. I don't belong here. I'm a fucking misfit freak, as I've said. I don't belong here. I don't belong. I've never in my life, even when I was a kid, fit in or belonged anywhere. It's the truth. It's not me trying to up my video views or pretending, or it's the truth. It's the truth. I wish it weren't the truth. I wish I made this all up just to, but I haven't made anything up. I haven't made anything up. And I think I will drink tomorrow. Why not? I'm not going to drink any of these days I'm in the shelter and have to come back to the shelter. But tomorrow I'm coming back to my mama's. But you guys won't know this because by the time it's uploaded, I probably won't upload it. I'll probably wait and upload it Tuesday. You know what I mean? Anyway, my mom bought me a beautiful outfit. $50 shorts, Levi's, really soft, well made, on sale for $25. And this top I'm wearing, $40, 40% off, on sale for $24. And they got the Levi's, you couldn't use the wall pass on. There's certain brands that they don't let you, but this, we got another $4 off of it. And in the end, Marion would never know. My mom spent like $70-something, but she has a whole bunch of stuff to show for it. And Marion wouldn't know that the stuff was, my mom got real cheap, like a $5 top and $8 top, and my stuff was expensive. She'll never know. How sad we even have to worry about that, me and my mom. It's sad because my mom's rich, relatively, now. Have to worry about all this shit. Worry that Mary might find out my mom, oh my God, she committed the ultimate sin and bought her daughter something. Spent some money on her daughter. Oh, just shoot the woman. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable that I have to live like this. And for that matter, that my mother has to live like it, She was upset yesterday about seeing that woman at the mall, too. Why can't we just have peace? Why does that woman have to show up here because she lives around where you are, Mom? She could see us walking together. She drives a car, She could report back to Marion. There's not much we can do. I don't care. How does she know you didn't get a room around here and you're just visiting me? Yeah. She might not know that, but Marion would. She'd know it was a lie. Most likely. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's such a joke but it's not funny. Is that a good title for this video? This is a joke, but it's not funny.